Everything is hype. Okay. Oh.
Ready to try and flip it. Faker looking to zone him away. Canyon would have to commit the flash.
Yeah, no.
They need to get some vision as Canyon gonna get spotted.
Spotted immediate fall. Carrier brings the entire team through that seeks off, but now Chobi's on the way, looking to find a taunt. Aegis Assault blocks so much damage, and T1 are trying to back away, but Owner caught in the thick of it, has to flash out. Still rooted over the wall, but they cannot finish the kill. Chobi, flash follow, Justice Punch, the taunt doesn't connect, but he gets the flash out of Guma, and Canyon, a blinking health bar, but managed to stand strong. Chobi locked up for a moment. It doesn't seem like they have the damage. Messy exchange. There's really no angle of attack.
There's no angle of attack, and it's just
here
another.
We go. Walk up there. Punt back into the tower. Tower turned off. Guma caught out, stunned. He'll be able to run out thanks to the Bardol. It's a little bit awkward, but Doran waiting over the wall. Now the bomb coming in for Canyon. It's just a little bit weird on the top.
Yeah, he's going to be able to take that. Meanwhile, Canyon is on this Drake on the bot side. Doran is going to kind of scout that out, but not really going to be able to do anything to contest. So good from Gen.G to recognize, again, this is a window to get onto that.
No action, and it looks like T1 have agreed for a trade deal. They said you can have ready to go. Eyes on Gumayusi on the side. Ulti from Carrier also has the potential to be big. No cleanse, but there's a barrier for Ruler. T1 have opted out. They are not interested. There will be no blood today.
I take back my earlier statement.
Take a breath, Vancouver.
That's my
Calm
bad.
down.
There will be blood against the Drake, and I don't know, turrets can't really bleed. But Doran's going to get some nice damage on this top tier one, right?
They can crumble.
Yeah, exactly.
He's top lane's gonna, there you go.
Get first turn for T1. Let's go.
Right, we're only at 45, which is below average.
They put up the team fight UI as a
over the wall.
Blue buff. No.
Blue buff there. Chobi looking for the engage. Carry ready to disrupt if he can, but they may have just been able to find the pick. That's a two-man, but the ulti's already coming over for Guma. Faker ready to get in the midst. Double flash out. They're going to find that first bubble. Who's going to get it there? Because Doran's still alive. Down he goes. Chobi gets the first blood.
Mayhem for a blue buff. You can trade, you can't afford to give them soul point. It's early into the game. Ruler close to 60 stacks as well.
Also, just baseline individual Mountain Soul or Mountain Drake value is so high for Gen.G.
It is.
And again, none of that poke sticking. You can see Ruler just keeping Chobi topped up. Nice
Elixir
back step.
Used by Doran.
Ready for the fight. T1 know how important this is. They're willing to give 500 gold in the back pocket of Doran. Just have that extra little bit of power in the fight. Trying to take control. Careful about walking into the choke point. Eyes on Guma and the ulti here. Excellent interrupt from Carrier to stop Chobi from getting that taunted, and now they're stepping forward. Ulti, fantastic follow, and now there's going to be no way out for Ruler. He doesn't have anything left. There's just enough shielding to keep him standing. Ruler lives, and now the fight breaks out. Keen in the midst of the entire team. The Kasante ready to pop off. Guma can't get any damage down, and Gen.G weather the storm of T1. Ruler stays standing, and Faker and Guma are not enough to turn the fight back. They keep most of their members, but they'll lose the Drake.
And on the back half of that fight, Duro with the Alistar coming up clutch, right?
Job, because despite a great ultimate with no flash available there, as
hold that thought. They found another.
It's just the Canyon ult. Yeah. He's not ready for it. That's
the Pantheon Galio combo.
I hate that was right, but we're currently sick game, by the way. Finally falling here, and Gen.G, their only job is
TP coming in from Keen. Ulti from Carrier. The combo potential, what we have to keep our eye on. But Keen doesn't want to give them the space to set up. Doran trying to respond. Flash out of the gravity field. Carrier going back over the wall. Canyon trying to zone away as best he can as Doran gets that health bar chunked. But not too much effective damage yet. And again, it could be Ruler just continuing to heal, continuing to top up Gen.G in the extended fight. It looks like it might be the 50-50. Guma waiting over the wall, but Chobi there, ready to deny the MF ultimate. Owner in the midst of the pit. Canyon locked up, but T1 don't have the first damage objective. Yes, they do! It's Otacon down! A beautiful ult! Carrier and Owner together securing the objective. Faker trying to make his way out. They got what they came for. He'll give his life, but will it cost them the Baron?
And it might not even be Baron. Over in a second.
Ready to go. Baron down for the side of Gen.G. Next fight.
Here we go.
And they go.
Zoro ready for the follow-up. Carrier trying to go in. Ulti coming in for Guma, though! He lines him up and he tries to knock him down, but in goes Canyon right in the nick of time! Descending from the skies, denying T1.
Being able to secure the smite. The stalling from Gen.G was the big factor there. The fact that Senna kept them top.
The one damage dealer that can potentially cause us problems is Guma. Jumps immediately onto him in the backline. That's what we talked about with this composition. The backline access coming out from this Galio Pantheon
Heads
combo.
prevail as they just continue the siege on tier 2s, and this is where it gets difficult. I think just 5 minutes ago, Chronicler used the entire team there to back him up. Only 50 seconds left on the Baron. So just this wave and the next, but T1 need to hold on. Lockdown onto Keen, exhaust there, he's unstoppable, just a use of the Pathmaker. Decent damage, but again, the ulti over the top from Ruler.
They just don't have the damage. Even getting for the Mountain Shield alone took them a bunch of cooldowns.
Canyon goes in, quick ulti out, and now the response coming in. Good damage, follow-up, Keen, knocked up! Owner finds the angle, ulti over the top coming in from Faker. Ulti not going to connect from Carry, but it might not matter. Chovy trying to keep this one going, though. Massive damage going in for the Galio. Canyon living for an extra moment, but Owner finds another in the clutch. Chovy going back in for Guma, though, and Ruler's still alive. The Senna's still alive. T1 need to take down Ruler, but they're out of cooldowns. They're out of damage, and they're out of hope in this game 3.
Faker barely living on the back half of that, but you're absolutely right, Dracos. It's Ruler. He is the main carry that you need to take out. Up. Chovy gonna clear out that ward, doesn't end up finding Faker.
He doesn't know, doesn't actually get it. Gen.G, I think, have actually lost.
Freeze when they are able to actually get any sort of access.
Over the wall. Again, don't want to give them the chance to breathe. Canyon stepping pretty far forward, but Carrier still has access to his ultimate.
We do have Chovy rather also finishing his death cap himself, so isn't just Faker that's sitting on that item right now. 4 items for him. And this is the real issue for T1. Outside of the Bardo, you're engaged. Pretty telegraphed. Owner jumping in, Doran going in. Even as a sound cue as desperately trying to hold on.
TP in from Doran. Owner kicking things off. Third auto primed and ready to go. We'll just back away. T1 want to hold on to as much of their base as they can. As long as that inhibitor doesn't fall, they're in an okay spot to potentially contest the next objective. Owner trading blows, tries to make his way out of the taunt. Duro on the way into the mid lane. Finds the lockup, and Owner in trouble now. Forced to flash back into safety. Keen immediately into the back line. Gumayusi has a decent angle to get things kicked off, but it might not matter. Keen doing so much work. 2v1 against the T1 carries. Doran dies in the blink of an eye, and Gen.G go for the throat.
And that's the exact backline access we were talking about with this composition. This should be the backbreaker. This should be game. After this, Gen.G are going to be on match point.
Slow, steady suffocation from Gen.G. A single fight is all they need to turn this game into not a lot of opportunities for T1. The T1 gonna have to watch their Nexus falls as Gen.G go up 2-1.
Locked up, knocked down. Gen.G slow, controlled, confident, move on to match point.